Hey there, fellow Factorians. Owners here back with another episode of Let's Learn Factory Town. And we're progressing nicely. Last episode we got the industrial knowledge and natural knowledge starting to be produced. We're still struggling with book production, which we'll get into. We'll pick that up. I mean, obviously we can probably just ramp up some of these things and maybe make more. Anyway. Lots to do, but we do want to focus on getting to mines. And I think we saw at the end of the last episode there was something pickaxes that we need to make, which we kind of have stuff available for pickaxes. We just need to actually physically do it, and then we can get some mines up and running, which is great. All right, before I go any further, I want to say I got a great comment from Frederick Jensen, I believe it was, who pointed out that we can use two wide roads to avoid things like this, what happened to this cart, where it bumped into this caravan bumped into a cart and then had to go around on the grass. So, obviously now, some of these things are actually, we can quite easily move. There we go, just like that, and we've got two wide. Some of these things, not so easy, because we have to build just, not difficult, I've got to say, like we could just build some additional things, but already, like we can see here, this one's suffering. That cart had to go around up here because this cart here was in the way. I'm just going to do that though, honestly. But something to keep in mind for our future expansions. And we did kind of do a similar thing here, but this could have just been too wide the whole way. All right. So with all that being said, let's have a look at our mines and double check what it is that we are missing. No, it's the building itself that we want. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's pickaxes. Okay, so to make a pickaxe is the reinforced plate and iron, which we have both of them here. Can I actually just do a pickaxe here? I think it will. Yes, it does. Okay. We do a pickaxe here, and we build a crate, and we'll just dump him in a crate. I'll put the crate here, just kind of out of the way, and then drop you there for pickaxes. So there's 20 pickaxes, which will let us build a few mines. So 2 mines with 20 pickaxes. Yeah. All right. We'll keep an eye on those though. Let's drop them here, just temporarily. So we can keep an eye on that. When that gets to 10, we'll start doing some mining, because this is interesting. I know we're just maxed out on stone. Yeah. And we got that. Oh, there's so many memories. It's only been like 1 day since I played it. Anyway, with this working on our mines, the next thing we want to do is we want to ramp up this technology, because most of our tech now is hidden behind these things. And while I think about it, let's unlock basic medicine, because we have these herbs here, don't we? So we should be able to build an apothecary. Yeah, we can. So this is the equivalent of like the market for. We just got to make sure it covers everything over here. So honestly, why wouldn't we put it over here? Just got to make sure it covers all those houses. And so the apothecary can sell all these wonderful things. For instance, bandages only require cloth, medicine, and herbs and paper. I'll have to check what that. Have to check. How on earth would I check that? Gosh, now I got to remember what is actually required to build a is it made? Yeah, it's a medicine hut. There we go. Okay, this is what I was thinking of. So let's put the medicine over here, because we have our herbs directly there, so we can actually we've got a silo which presents some problems, but we'll get there. All right, medicine hut. You are going to go. We're going to pop you there. All right. So this is a bandage. Okay, yeah. So we need cloth and herbs, and that provides a poultice. A remedy, however, is just herbs and water. We might as well do that. Fish oil is fish, which we also have access to, but is fish oil part of the apothecary over here? Oh, it is. Okay. How's our fish supplies? There, we're pretty much out of fish. Okay, let's not worry about that for now, because we do have a fishery available as well. So, do we have any water? Look at, oh my goodness. Build a fishery. It is locked behind the tech, surprisingly enough, the tech fishery, which needs 50 natural research points. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's get civics, because, you know, more houses is more coins. And we can probably start just running some houses up in here. There we go. All right. Of course, now we need to. Now we've done that. Let's move. Oh yeah. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna move. We are gonna move. Why aren't you moving? Because I moved you too far. There we go. Move everyone one down, and then we'll have enough for that. Yeah. That is what we want to do. And we might as well connect it right up, and we'll figure out later. We've met the housing cap. Sorry. Yes. This well is enough to supply those, so we actually would need another well. I don't even know why I'm supplying water to these, honestly. It's not very important. Not very important at all, because it's just one more yellow coin. But, you know, it feels like we should be supplying houses with water. Look at, oh yeah, we've missed it too. I didn't see the houses. They're upgrading to level 6, is it? Level 7. Wow. Yeah, so level 6 gets the second story. Level 7 gets a beautiful blue roof. I also want to point out at this point too, I've been playing around with the audio. I did get a comment saying that the audio is quite low, and wonderfully Power provided a video showing the differences between my videos and other videos. So I've had a bit of a play with audio. Let me know how it goes in this one. I've basically just boosted the mic, and it appears as though, just looking at the levels, it looks like it's okay. But the music, the actual game sounds, I think, might be a little bit low. Anyway, gosh, I'm rambling. We need to be getting this. We need to be getting this working, don't we? So let's build a little well here, and let's get some of that wonderful piping going into there. Yep, excellent. So now you have water. Now we just need to get. This guy here. Now, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can actually do this. I have a sneaking suspicion that we can't build out of here. But let's see what happens. No, not a pipe. I want to shoot. Going that way. Oh, we can. Okay, that's fantastic. There you go. Look at that. I thought silos were limited, but obviously I stuffed up something in my previous run. So now we have some remedies. So what's this guy doing? This guy's picking up herbs and dropping them off there. We're not using that many herbs over there. So what I'm going to do is we're going to change this. So you can have herbs. We'll have herbs there. We'll have herbs there. And then we're going to put in, what do we just make? Poultices. We're going to make poultice on this one. And yeah, we'll make both of these poultices. Okay, so let's drop this one. And now we're going to use the shift function, which is the added function. So we go here, we pick up herbs, and then holding down shift while we click on that. Then we come up here, and I don't want to drop off herbs. I want to pick up remedies. Okay, we need to change the filter, and then I want to come over to here and drop off the herbs, and then come over here and let go of shift, so we don't do another action, and then come over here and drop off the remedies. All right, so let's change you now to remedy. There we go. All right, and get you to be remedy as well. So now let's watch this guy's action. So we should come here. We're going to make sure that, yep, yes, okay. So what I've done here is I've gone into the task, and you actually get him to wait until he's full, for instance, or not. Now, why couldn't he? Yes, okay. So we need to do just a little bit of minor fixing up here to make sure that the road is of a level so that he can actually access that one. All right, so now our good cart friend he's totally lost because this one here is blocking the way. This is why we have our 2-lane roads. I certainly love the idea of the 2-lane road. So he's gone here. He's now gone to here. He's picked up no remedies because I also forgot that you need fuel. Remedies need fuel. All right. We do have a worker over here who's pretty good at wood. It's not going to be too much of a hassle to get the wood out of there, I don't think, and bring it around to this one. Yeah, let's do that. So we want to make sure that we don't go too high here. So I think we need to go up 2 here, and then we can pop the roof on that one and the roof on that one, and that should be flat. Now that rises up 1 to there. Up onto there, so we should be able to get away with just 1 of those there, maybe. Actually, I think we need 2. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It'll tell us if we need to. This also might be too high to actually get out of there. It is not, and that is actually flat. That's brilliant. All right, and then we just do that. All right. So now we have some wood going in there for the fuel, and we should actually start making remedies. That's wonderful. Okay. Yeah, throw another guy in there because soon we're going to be doing this quite significantly because we need to start getting these blue coins. We need to start getting these blue coins so we can use them. I assume something tech-wise is going to need blue coins in the future. Yeah, here we go. Things like natural knowledge tome level 2. So we need to start stockpiling those now, especially because natural tomes are just taking forever. But we need to get this. We need to get this going first. And how's our happiness going? There we go. We get our first 28 blue coins. That went pretty quickly, didn't it? What's a poultice worth? 4 blue coins. 4 blue coins. So these things we should have been doing earlier, shouldn't we? Cloth. That's just that's pretty simple. There is an additional thing here, which is a fish oil ointment. So fish oil into ointment with the herbs, and then ointment, bandages, and cloth creates a medical wrap, which is worth 18 blue coins. And honestly, those kind of things, it just seems like too much effort to do. Protein shakes, though, milk, eggs, and something that might be sugar. Antidote. Ooh, a health potion. That's got some kind of gem requirement, which we don't have access to. So, we'll... I do want to have more than just the one. If we can get some cloth happening in here, we can also make some poultices, because we do have plenty of that coming in. Is this cloth up here? This is cloth up here. It does have a fair bit of cloth available. We could... Yeah, let's give this a go. All right, let's give this a go. We'll make a bandage and a poultice. Make a bandage and a poultice. We're going to have to change you around just a wee bit. So, if you're making cloth, what I really want to do is actually put some cloth in a crate. A crate, of course. Let's get you going a little bit further up here. Would love to have 2 roads, but I guess there's a second road around that way. Yeah. All right. Let's pop our usual over-the-top kind of deal, which does mean that this crate needs to actually also be raised up like that. So let's do that. Let's do a full scaffold block just for a bit more support for our crate, and pop that on top. And now we can put in a cloth conveyor belt here, and we'll have our 20 cloth eventually coming through here. I mean, the cloth has a lot of work to do, so let's just make it a bit quicker. Drop another couple guys in here. Not even looking at the numbers. All right. It does seem like we've got plenty of plants. I don't need to worry about watering them for extra yield, because it heaps them with still cotton on there. However, we probably have just so much manure at this point. Let's put in a couple of rows here. You can't put farm tiles on squares that have aren't flat. squares that aren't flat can't have a farm tile. So let's do that, and then we'll build a well just to allow some water onto the farm tiles. Fluid pipe into there. There we go. All right, and that. Whoops! Keep pressing the wrong buttons, and then that will give us a yield of 50 rather than 20. Wonderful. Okay. So if we have cloth available here, the one thing I regret now is getting access to. I'm like, well, we'll just put it up high and then it's fine, but it's not fine because we need something to come here and pick it up, don't we? Okay. Well, I guess all that means is we have to kill some cloth. We have to kill some cloth because we can't move these when there's anything in them, unfortunately. And what we need to do is put in, probably not that direction. We need to put in a bit of a ramp here that just goes down, and then it goes in. I copied it rather than did it. So now they can go over there and can also pick that up. So, caravan or a wagon? We could do a caravan here that picks the cloth up, drops it off here, picks up. No, that's ridiculous, isn't it? I'm going to still build caravan. I think we're past the time where wagons are the way to go. But we can just give it a couple of empty spots here, and then go cloth. So I think if it grabs, it can't grab more than 20 cloth. That is impossibility because there's only going to ever be 20 cloth in there, and then drop off the cloth over here. All right. And you know what? Let's do a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Ooh, that's unfortunate. We'll pop that there. There we go. All right. So we give it a little bit of. Actually, I would prefer if you were there, and then that gives us some play to put some size 3 buildings in there. Yeah, a little bit of future planning. And speaking of future planning, well, not future planning, but just the ability to make this not look terrible, we'll do that. There we go. Now they're aligned. Now they are aligned. We can also do some terrain modifications. It just costs money, I think. And if we have a look at our tools, which is E, tools, move tool. Yeah, here we go. Terrain flatten up, terrain flatten down, terrain block down, block up. Let's just have a look. It just costs red coins, apparently, that one. And what about these ones? Doesn't actually say. Oh yeah, there we go. So it just costs red coins. Okay, so we've amassed quite a bit of red coins. Maybe we should be flattening things out. But I like to work with the natural environment. We also have 448 blue coins, so that is actually getting up pretty quickly. You, my friend, let's pause it. I don't think I've used the pause function once yet because, honestly, there are very few times where I actually find that it's important. But this is going to be one of those times because I want to change you. What am I doing? No. Oh gosh, now I've ruined it. Okay. Well, we start from the start again. So, come over here, pick up the herbs. Come over here, pick up the remedy, and pick up the poultices. Then come over here, drop off the herbs. I didn't use shift. Okay. We can go and I'm sure we can add a task. Oh, how do I do that? Maybe not. What about just holding down shift? Here we go. And then drop off the remedies and drop off the poultices. Okay. So pick up herbs, pick up remedies, pick up poultices, drop off herbs, drop off poultices, remedies, drop off poultices. That seems like a pretty good run. And then I just right-clicked. To move. So let's delete that one. Wonderful. All right, hit escape to unselect and then select it again because I want to be able to change you over to. Oh my goodness, here we go. That's a pretty good run. A pretty good run for our friend here. In fact, he could probably do another one because obviously the herbs aren't getting used as quickly because of our lack of books. Which we've got to get back to. But let's unpause it. And now this guy, so he's going to go grab some herbs. Huzzah. He's going to then come here and grab some remedies and some poultices. And then he's going to go for a little bit of a scoot. I'm not sure why he went around the back there. I don't know. I don't know why this game. This is honestly the one thing that annoys me the most. Okay, so drop off there, drop off there, drop off there. Pick up that and pick up that. Okay. We may have changed the order of things slightly over here. We're now dropping off stuff first, which just seems really crazy, doesn't it? But I don't want to change it now because he's going to freak out if I do that. What are you doing? You're picking up poultices? I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. All right, let's get you. Let's change the order. This is really no. I'm not going to change the order. Let's just let him do his thing. Let him do his thing. He knows what he's doing. Look at that. He's full. And then he's going to drop off here because you need some. Yes, you do. And you're actually looking pretty happy. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's hit escape so we no longer have that guy selected. Let's move this down to here and let's make this a double road. So we're starting to get a bit of traffic there. I like the double roads. It's treating me well. So you're just obsessed with going in a different direction. So let's just make that direction a possibility. All right. So go to there. Go underneath, please. There we go. And then I'm not sure why you're choosing to do such craziness as that, but there we go. Okay, that'll if he does choose to go this way, he's going to be okay. He's a happy camper. All right. So back over here, let's have a look at our book production. Book production is being held up by paper of all things. Wow. Should we have a look at some numbers? Is that crazy? It is getting pretty crazy because of the 4% bonus, the happiness bonus. Be nice to have a toggle where we can... no, do not delete. Be nice to have a toggle where we can just have a look at the base numbers because they're all getting the same happiness bonus because they're all connected to the same thing. So, you know, it just changes every now and again. Anyway, if we want to have... kind of a book every second, let's say a book every second, we would need 4 paper every second. 4 paper every second. And you are producing nowhere near that. That is now 1 paper a second. Yeah, we're not getting a book a second, are we? Because it is books that are the problem. You have enough output. You have enough output. You have enough input. It's actually the output, believe it or not, that is slowing you down. And one of the things I noticed is that is just an old school conveyor belt. So we can put a cloth conveyor belt there, and it's still having problems outputting. So all we just do is we just put a second conveyor belt there, and now we have enough to continuously put out our 1 a second, which now means that paper is no longer a shortcoming here. So we could theoretically boost your speed just a wee bit, and actually interesting, set the max number of workers. 5 max number of workers we can put in an intermediate. I'm sure these ones can have way more, can't they? They go up to 10. But you don't need more than 1. Like 1 has been sufficient because that is using 1 a second, and this is producing 1 a second. So yeah, that's fine. All right, that should give us a little bit more books, and all of a sudden, like our time's almost up, and I realise we now have enough natural resources to do whatever the tech we were going to get, which is fisheries. Oh yes, fisheries, just in time too, because look at this, our Our fishing boat is all done. It's all done. Okay, so we can delete that. We can delete that, and we can probably delete those because we're going to build a fishery, and a fishery is just an automated miner. There we go. You're just going to collect some fish. 100 water and 6 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty damn slow, isn't it? Honestly, we've only got 60 water. Can we get a better? A better water amount? 84 tiles. I don't know, like how far into the water we can put this. Apparently, quite a ways. That's cool. That's cool. We can build the output of this now, probably with a chute. Okay. Is that going to be too high though? Let's have a look. Let's have a play. So this is the line here. Follow the grid line. This is the line here. I think it's that high. Yeah. So we've gone one too high because we're going to get one of you there, and then we also need a similar thing here. And now let's see if we can get a chute out here going. Not there. Okay, that's you've wronged me greatly doing that, and then coming. This is one of the things that gets a little bit dodgy. We go there. You're going to go into there, and then we need to kill that piece, and then put one of these pieces in here. Apparently, the building is not compatible with chute. Really, fish not compatible with chute. All right. Well, we learned something. So maybe that's why I used it before. But that just means we need a cloth conveyor belt here, and cloth conveyor belt here and here. All right, and there is our fish. We are slowly dropping down, so we're still not supplying as many fish as we are able to put out on the cloth conveyor belt, but we are doing a lot over here. Now, the other thing we can do, of course, is build a fishery down here. Let's build a fishery down here. I mean, like this would get the mostest fish, something like that, maybe. Something like that. Although the problem is that we then can't have it connected to the happiness factor. So if I do something like this, we should be able to connect it via road, which gives it the happiness boost. Because the happiness boost is actually like it's 40%. We would need to hit another 40 water tiles for that to really make a difference. So now we need to get that. Sorry, we need to get that there. We don't need that one. We get just trying to set this up. Where are you going on that one, buddy? Oh, I just saw actually whoa. Did he just clip through that? I've never seen that before. I think the angle there is making that go a little wonky. So you need to go up too. Is that flat? It actually doesn't matter if this is flat, particularly because we're going to be having to use cloth conveyor belts. I'm just wondering if we can pull out on this one. We'll see. All right, so cloth conveyor belt going that way. Apparently we can. And into there. So now we have some fish coming in here. So that means we can do fish oil. What do we can use that fish oil for? Well, we have everything. We have everything required for a medical wrap. No, we don't. We have cloth. We do not have the ointment. So we can make an ointment, except that it is hidden behind intermediate medicine, which is in the next tech level. Okay. Actually, we got a housing capacity +8. Oh my goodness. Whoops. Move you. Come on. Line up properly. +8. And we're actually starting to kind of run out of a little bit of space here. Nope. Move you there. What have we got? Couple more houses. That one's going to be too high, isn't he? He is. Okay, let's delete him. Let's delete him. What are we doing for time? We're actually we're right at the end. And let's do our tools. Terrain flatten down. There we go. Look at that. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good. All right. So you go there, and that's the max level of houses. Okay. And what are we doing? We're doing that. Gotta press the buttons. Gotta press the buttons. All right. Fluid. So you are going into these houses. We'll do that. And then you are going into... I don't know why I go to the end there, but that's a waste of pipe. I could have just built one there. Anyway, whatever. Not whatever. Got to go for the efficiencies. Okay, so more houses, more money, more everything. We now have fish oil here. So let's pause. Let's get this little guy because he's, he hasn't done enough. We're going to change you to fish oil. And we're going to delete all those herbs, and we are going to add a new task to pick up fish oil. Add in here, pick up fish oil, and we're going to add in a drop off fish oil here. All right, apparently we've got 8 tasks. Apparently we have 9 tasks because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that one needs to delete. That was my misclick. All right, so the drop off this one needs to move up. Is there a key that I can use for that? Press up? No. All right. Move up. Move up. Move up. So now we do all the drop-offs and we do all the pickups and then all the drop-offs. Yeah, that works. Okay. So this guy is a very, very busy caravan, but you can see the power of caravans versus wagons. That would have taken 4 separate wagons to do all this. Like, yeah, it's they're very valuable, and hit escape for the love of God, hit escape. Look at him go. All right, let's have a look at his journey. Pick up all the things. Oh, that's pretty good. And now we're going to be having 3 separate items here, which is very, very nice. And we are we're basically using everything that we are producing. We probably need a few more workers in here, I would suggest, to make sure all these things actually build at a reasonable rate. It's probably going a bit too far. It is easy at this point, I've got to say, and this is the end of the episode. It's very easy at this point to see that we have like 140, 150 workers available. So just throw more workers on everything. That is a very slippery slope because we will very quickly get to a point where we're actually out of workers if we just start throwing workers willy-nilly at places that do not really need it. So keep an eye on this and just seeing how the production of these things is going. We can see actually that you're only delivering 4. You've got heaps of that. Why are we not making bandages? I guess that's just it. It's just very, very slow. All right. Well, let's call that at an end. I mean, that was we got medicine to our people this episode, which is a massive boost. We got the influx of blue coins. I can see our town centre is flashing at us that we should upgrade it. So we didn't even build a single mine, which was kind of the whole point. That'll be next episode. We'll get the mines up and running, which is just the next level of automation. I think that's probably gets rid of every single... Whoa. That's not what I wanted to do. Probably gets rid of every single person that we've got on the field now, because I think it's just the miners that are left. Anyway, as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my amazing patrons. You guys, thank you very much. And other than that, catch you next time.